And the winner is Vinland Saga. From now on I will do more of these polls. Why try to figure out what you guys want to watch when I can just ask you? Thank you to all who did participate in the poll. This video will be different from the previous one, since it is not part of the series Anime Recommendations. The videos in that series will usually be for those animes that have 1 or 2 episodes out. Unless it is an old anime, but I have watched it recently. So, in this video I will talk about the whole season, so there will be spoilers. And also those of you who read the manga, don't post spoilers. In this video I will focus more on what did happen at the end of the season, because that's where the big things did happen, and also the story going forward. Let's start with the big one. Ascalon cutting the head of the king. I did not expect that. I thought Ascalon will come up with something and beat them at their own game. But what Sven did not know is that Ascalon is also a king, or should I say the real king. He should have held his tongue. That's not how you talk to a king. Those scenes are epic. I have watched them many times, and the more I watch, the more I appreciate them. The writer did an incredible job. The precision on how those scenes are executed are mind-blowing. To achieve something epic, it is not about the big things, because if it is, then everyone would be able to achieve it. But it is about the small things. Even the tallest mountain is formed of small rocks. There is a saying that says, "The secret of all victory lies in the organization of the non-obvious." And the writer did an incredible job with the non-obvious things, and that's why the end result is epic. Ascalon as a character is very calculated, and he is scheming all the time. Not because he has to, but because he wants to. There is a huge difference between those two things, and that's why he is a couple of moves ahead of everyone. People in the story are living in Ascalon's world. He is the architect. When Sven did announce that the next war will be against Wales, Ascalon did react for a second, and they did notice that, and thought that they got him. But they did try to trap the wrong animal. When Ascalon meets the king for the first time, there are 2 things that did stand out to me. One is that when he saw the king, the impression that he got from him is that he is a weakling. And 2, when the king did talk about his mother being a slave, he got enraged. And when Sven did ask Ascalon, Wales or Canute, he thought he was giving him an ultimatum. But he just signed his death warrant. Ascalon did show there who is the real king. But not just that. With just one move, he did save his country and also brought Canute a lot closer to the crown. And that is epic. A single person to achieve so much is incredible, considering that there are no superpowers in this story. No one is above the others. The way how the writer has written this character is amazing. He deserves every praise. I am impressed. The way Ascalon did switch character right in front of the king was epic. He did start joking and insulting the king in front of everyone there. When Sven said to Ascalon, "Put away your sword and I will forgive this incident," it seems like Sven is still not getting who is standing in front of him, so Ascalon made it clear to him. When he said, "Ascalon is my nickname. My real name is Lucius Arturius Castus." So the lesson of the story here is that you don't mess with guys that are named like that. Too bad that it is too late for Sven. I was shocked when Ascalon did kill the king. I thought that he would scheme something, but no. That shot when the crown and the blood are flying and in the background you see Canute is epic. Not just he is giving Canute the crown, but also the blood I think symbolizes the sacrifices that need to happen to get to that crown. At the end of the day, Sven was his father, and the person who killed his father is the one who is helping him, and then he needs to kill that person. All of that to get that crown. This is brilliant storytelling. In that flashback of Ascalon, when he was a kid and his mother was telling him about this hero that will come and save us all, he did believe it. But when his mother was about to get killed and the hero was nowhere to be seen, that's when things did change for him. He said, "I realized in an instant. If Arturius was not going to come save my mother in that moment, then he's never going to come. Someone must do it. A person. Not a hero and not a god." I think the most interesting and intriguing characters are those who are aware of the world that they are living in. as if they know all the story, like the writer told them everything, and they are looking at the world from a different perspective. I think this type of character is the hardest to write. Here are a couple of examples from other stories. Shanks from One Piece, Itachi from Naruto, or Ahara from Bleach. Askeladd said that even if the hero is real, he will see Askeladd as a villain, because of what he has done to achieve his goal. Even though his goal was noble, a lot of people got killed in the process. Askeladd said, "Well, when that happens, I bet they're not going to let me keep on living either though." He's not making any excuses for himself. He's fully aware of everything, and that's what makes this type of character so interesting. His mother told him about the hero many times, but it did turn out he was her hero. Askeladd did save her from his father and killed him, and then did save his country. It would be great if she was alive to see what her son has become and achieved. Anyway, now that Askeladd is dead, this is a big problem for the story, because we are living in his world. He is the architect. But the writer is very brave. He's going into new territories. He's not playing the safe game, and that is a huge risk, but if he is on point again, the reward will be huge as well. I have all the respect in the world for the writer. From the personal point of view, I hate that Askeladd died, but it makes sense 100% story-wise. But I don't want to go to that emotional roller coaster again. Actually I do, but I will miss this character, because he's a legend. The writer is a troll. He gave us Thor's, a legend, and he killed him, and it did not take long for the guy who killed him to become a legendary character in our eyes as well, just like Thor's. Well, I'm not sure if this is high-level storytelling or high-level trolling. Maybe it is both. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Thor's was a legend, but in the present time only to himself, because he gave up that life and was more interested in ordinary life. While when it comes to Askeladd, well, we are living in his world. And now I'm really excited about Season 2, because the story can go any way the writer wants. He did not put limits or borders in the story. The first phase was about Thor's and his family. The second phase was about Askeladd and his plans and goal. Now I cannot wait for the third phase. I would have made theories what could phase 3 be, but since the anime is based on the manga and the manga is ahead, there is no reason. It would be pointless. But I will make videos about this story in the future, and if the anime doesn't get a second season, I will start reading the manga. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.